So Songkick's been going for a couple of years now, and we wanted to tackle the live music industry. The group of founders were very passionate about live music and about going to gigs and seeing the experience of going to see great music live is something that can really change your life, right? If you see that really great band who are just on fire, and we wanted to try and capture some of that, and we also felt that it's very difficult to, if you really love live music and you go a lot, to track all of your favorite bands and make sure that you never miss them when they play live. And so we wanted to create a service that made that as easy as possible and got as many music fans as possible to great gigs. And that was really the genesis of it. It was that experience of you're down the pub with your friends and somebody says to you, hey, I saw this really great band last night. And it's like, well, why are you telling me now? I wish I'd known about that like 2 weeks ago, right? And so Songkick is a service that tells you ahead of time when bands that you love are coming to play in your city so that you can go and see them live. And one of the interesting things we found is that when people come and use Songkick, in the year after they start using our service, they go to 70% more gigs on average than they do the year before. So we're actually seeing people going to more concerts, and that's what we love to see happen. So there are a number of factors that I think are making East London a particularly hot place right now for startups. One of them is that there's a tremendous history of creativity here in the area. So there are a lot of artists and architects and designers who've been here for decades. So it's got that strong tradition of creativity. I think another piece is that it's relatively cheap. Rents here are quite a lot lower than if you're in Mayfair or Soho or some of the more expensive parts of London. And startups like to have cheap, interesting office space. And then it's a tremendously mixed community here. We have people from all walks of life from all over the world. That's true obviously of London, which is a tremendously cosmopolitan city, but it's particularly true here in East London. And that means that we get a great mix, and you just get this tremendous atmosphere of people with lots of different attitudes and lots of different perspectives. And that's really valuable for a startup.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Your whole house would have to do it.
Cross-site scripting. Well, we don't require sticky sessions anyway. Even when we had them in Memcache, they were still stored outside the application. They weren't stored all through the application process. So that should be fine.
Does the nums change on every request?
I'm not sure, because it definitely and whenever that request goes out, the browser will attach whatever cookies apply to that domain. So that means any site can send what look like authentic